everyone. So today I'm going to talk to you briefly about book clubs over the summer at VSA and what they're going to look like in session, what are some of the things that are needed for it, and just dive in a little deeper into why are they necessary for our kids. So one of the things with what book clubs are is they are small group instruction. They do have children reading and discussing books. And the whole purpose of book clubs is to get students to read a lot of independent work on and above grade level, and then come back and bring what they're thinking and what did they get out of the book out in front of everyone. One of the key things with book clubs is that its purpose is to expand. Its purpose is to expand in many, many different levels, whether it's critical thinking, text analysis, vocabulary, meaning, expanding prior knowledge. All of that comes together in this small group of instruction, and it is heavily required on independent reading from the student and what they bring to it. And that's one of the biggest things that make a book club. Now, that is one part of it. They're necessary, particularly in the summer. Adults join book clubs at libraries as well, and students do sometimes book club units in school, but they're really, really necessary in the summer because we know instruction is not at the same level. And there is a thing, a summer slide, it is not a myth. Students are this, whether it's in English and reading and math, we like that. We keep up with that focus because with reading, the slide can occur really, really dramatically because there's no reading instruction. There's no thinking instruction that happens, and that work isn't required of the students. So over the summer, they really do drop in their reading levels. Their critical analysis skills do go down until they get back into the swing of things. And, if we just do even a little bit of it, whether 2 books or a book over a period of a week, it really helps foster that skills that they need, and it doesn't slip over the summer. Now, here at VSA, our book club vision is to implement daily reading habits, strong habits that the students are able to then continue in their daily lifestyles. They can continue these practices even when summer ends and they continue reading on their own. We want them to read a variety of books, books with different perspectives, books that their peers will have different opinions on, that they will critically discuss and analyze. And we want our students to be able to think and speak about these books, because when we do that, it not only helps us learn the book better, sharpen our thinking skills, but it also sharpens our public speaking skills, and it gives them the ability to share what they're thinking. A lot of times we think a lot in our heads, and these same thing with our students. They have so many thoughts in their heads, but they have to be able to enunciate those thoughts clearly out loud, and that in itself is a skill. And these book clubs are meant to target, and with one book you can do so many different things, and these are designed to foster love for reading that will carry forward even after summer, even after they leave middle school, high school. Critical eye is so important, and discussion, to be able to voice that discussion. These are real important skills that translate even out of the book club. So, what I love about these book clubs is that they're able to give the students the opportunity to discuss a book that they may like, not like, but the skills that they're learning can transcend more than just this book club. Diverse topics, diverse perspective, able to write about this, able to speak about this in small group instruction, able to take that leadership role of saying, let's discuss this. This is what I think is important in this book that we need to address. These are really important skills that book clubs help hone. So that's one of the beauty of book clubs, is that yes, you're keeping your reading level. Yes, you're reading diverse books, but on the other hand, you're learning these skills that are so important, that carry on in other content language. It carries on in, way past high school, and help you really into college as well. And the format that we're expecting for book club is, they're small. For grades 2 to 4, we're going to meet twice a week, just because we want the students to be able to do and help them to do a little bit more of the thinking work, that independent work that needs to happen. They might just need a little bit more support with that. And with grades 5 to 8, meet once a week. And the times that you see here for the sessions are what we're expecting. And, when we're meeting once a week or twice a week, we're really we're doing some reading in these sessions, but we are asking the students to read heavily on their own independently. And, and that's one of the trademarks of book clubs. You're expected to have that done. It fosters this sense of independent reading. It will get them to do more of the reading work at home. And, we really encourage that, reading at home, getting books. Yes, we will have books for book clubs. We will have books that the students have not been exposed to, but this also fosters the love and the need to read more than just what's there. And we really ask that you take these tips, that you encourage them to find books that they're interested in. Google recommended readings, look at the list provided by the school, by Barnes and Nobles, by Goodreads. Set aside separate reading time. That's so important. you know Setting aside that time, whether it's 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, no compromises. You have the time and the pages that you're asked, and you record. Right? Recording challenges you to stay consistent, and recording will challenge the students to read as much as possible. And that really is our goal here with these book clubs, is to foster that love for reading and to continue reading as much as you can. Yes, quality matters, but quantity with reading is just as important. The volume of it, we want to get it up, whether it's series books, whatever it is. And we really hope that these tips will help you, and it will encourage you to really get them going towards these book clubs. And I want to thank you all for listening, and I hope you all have a great summer.